Hello, everyone. Oh, I wasn't expecting it to start on this menu. I thought it was going to have a main menu here. Hello, everybody. Welcome. There might be a little bit of, once we get into some motion here, I might have to fiddle with my capture card. It's a little finicky on if it wants to screen tear or not, but it's usually pretty fixable. Welcome. We're playing Animal Crossing. I got this game in 2020 when it came out, and I really like it. It's not my favorite Animal Crossing. It's probably my second favorite. But I do really like it. They just did the 3.0 update for it alongside the Switch 2 edition, which I got. It was only a $5 upgrade. Which I'm a little bit annoyed that it was a paid upgrade. I was fine for it with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom because it brought them to 4K and 60 FPS. But this one is, I believe, also up to 4K, but still only 30 FPS. And I guess that's why it was half the price, but still. I would have loved Animal Crossing in 60 FPS. Alright, I was going to start my streaming schedule last week with this when the update came out, but I got down with the sickness. So right now I'm still recovering a little bit, so my voicing here is not going to be pristine. Good afternoon. We're so excited to have you here. Let us be the first to congratulate you on your wise decision to sign up for this adventure. Welcome to the check-in counter for your deserted island getaway package. There's so much to look forward to, but first, let us introduce ourselves. I'm Timmy with Nook Inc. And I'm Tommy. We'll be flying to the island with you to help you get started. Think of us as your partners. We're in it for the long haul, so let's get started, shall we? The first step is checking your application. Is this your first time applying for one of our packages? Yes, it is. I'm not moving from another island. Understood. Now then, we need to look up your application. Can we have your name and birthday? Name. That's how I caps lock. I thought this was showing big letters for cap. No, it's showing that I'm on letters. Let's go with the tried and true Bingus. Oh, a little bit of input delay here. Don't include personal or offensive words. I don't think Bingus is offensive. Birthday. There we go. That is my birthday. Bingus, let's see. Oh, yes. Here you are. Our next step will be to take a picture of you, Bingus. Oh, don't worry. Take as much time as you need to get yourself looking just the way you want. We'll be ready when you are. I'm choosing a boy. I am a boy. Ooh. I might want to make myself just a teeny bit smaller. Okay, skin tone. Let's go slightly tanned. I remember having a lot of trouble with the hairstyles you start with. Yeah, this is kind of the best one they give you to work with. Same with the hair colors. Oof. I guess I'll go with this kind of purpley red. And then eyes. Yeah, we'll go with Pac-Man eyes. Give me the triangle nose, and yeah. Now that looks kind of like me. Great, you're all set. All set. I'll just go ahead and add that picture to your records. And now, let's start talking about your new home. So exciting. Exciting. You see, we're quite proud of the work we've done to help you feel comfortable in your new life. Oh yes, in fact, if you want, you can even experience the seasons the same way you're used to them. What I mean is we have islands in both the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. We recommend choosing an island that has the same seasonal pattern as your current home. So tell me, Bingus, where do you live now? We're not going to show up outside of your door in the middle of the night with axes. I like how the options are North America and elsewhere. It's probably just reading the location data from my Switch. Ah, excellent. That information really helps us focus on just the right island for you. So naturally, we'd recommend that you relocate to an island in the northern hemisphere. There are a few more decisions to make, but does that sound okay to you so far? Yes, I do live in the northern hemisphere. I do like my seasons lining up with my actual seasons. Very good. We have a number of lovely uninhabited islands in the northern hemisphere to choose from. Now then, all of our islands are approximately the same size, and they're all quite natural. So don't worry about whether you'll have enough space or comfort. You can't go wrong. Just follow your instincts and choose an island with a layout that looks appealing. That's how I'd do it. I'll show you some maps now, and you can choose the best one for your new home. Okay, so the thing here is I know you can pretty much customize everything about the island, including the actual rivers and bridges and everything. The location of all the shops and stuff, except the only exceptions are you can't move the town hall, you can't move the dock, and you can't adjust anything to do with the beaches or rocky shores. So pretty much here the decision is, where do I want my town hall, and do I like the shore layout here? Now all of these, I see the dock is on the bottom left. My original island, I had the dock on the bottom right. I don't think it matters really, but it's just interesting. Out of these, if I had to choose a town hall location, I kind of like this one because it's right. It's not right centered, but it's pretty close to the middle here, and I can work around that a little bit better than I think I can work around these other locations. I kind of like this one though. It's like squared off in the corner. This one's also squared off, but this one's a little bit higher up. Ooh. I'll go with this one. Wonderful choice. I can't wait to show it off to you. But before we depart, I have just one final question for you. If you could only bring one thing with you to a desert island, what would it be? Sleeping bag, a lamp, some food, something to kill time. Out of these options, real answer is probably a knife. I assume you are feeling better. A little bit. My hair is kind of like a life meter for me, so it's flopped down right now. It's not flopped up in the normal way, so you can tell something is amiss. Oh, I'm sorry, that was just a hypothetical question. Looking will fully cover all your basic needs. Yes. Also, my voice is still not there. Open my new island. My old island is dead. I deleted it. Perfect timing. Come on, let's all board the plane together. Yeah, this is one of those games where they put out this update like 3-4 years after. Okay, not 4 years, but like 3 years after the last update. So it basically opening the game and thinking about doing new content. It felt like it was just wrong. Like, I've already done everything basically. I'd rather just start up a whole new island and give it a go in the final version. I think there's going to be no more updates from now on. And I really like... Ooh, frog. I really like coming into games when they're done, because I kind of hate the modern gaming sphere where you gotta come back every 6 weeks because there's a whole new update with brand new content and the game's basically a different game. I don't like it. I miss when they put out the game and that was the game, and if you wanted something different, you had to get something different. A Nook Inc. production. Alright, I didn't even consider that it would be in the middle of winter when we started here. Let's go! So I'm assuming the only reason the Switch 2 edition isn't 60 FPS is because there's some kind of animation stuff tied to the frame rate, which is, I know, a thing that is hard to work around. If that's the case, there's no... Hold on. Yeah. No. No. Alex.
I will save you.
Wait. No, look at this. This is even worse.
She returns!
She's back!
She's back!
Why?
She's trying to steal my man, obviously.
Yeah, let me put it back down to normal size. Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't you just restart your island, too?
Yeah, this is me just loading into the island.
And she's still there? I told you she's obsessed with you.
For context, she was one of the starting islanders on my original island in 2020. And she was hitting on my character.
And then she came to my island after I spent time at his. And it was like, oh, I know him, blah, blah, blah. And so I gave her back.
I spent so long trying to get rid of her. And now I start a new island. And she's back to haunt me!
Yeah, I gave her back to him, and she was there, and he restarted his island. She's still there.
Now, I know you must be incredibly excited to explore your new island home, but I have one small request.
Get rid of
Please join us for a short orientation session in the nearby plaza. Our fearless leader himself will be giving a presentation, so I'd hate for you to miss it. We're heading there right now if you'd like to move your left analog stick to follow us.
I love how they specify which stick.
Hey. If you've never played a video game before, I can see it coming into question. Okay, let me fiddle with my capture card as I said that I would. Probably have to. Well, that's a weird freeze frame for it to go on. Don't even know why that was like preloaded in there as the freeze frame. Oh god dang it, I fiddlesticked it when I set it down just then. It's cause I have it plugged into this USB hub off to the side. I need to get one that plugs into like USB-C. There we go. Okay, that feels a little better. Need to run. Forgot about that. Can I pick stuff up? No, you just won't let me pick stuff up yet. Okay. Hello. Alright, is that everyone? Let's see. Is Sylvia here? I wish she wasn't. How about Axel? And there's Bingus, of course. Great, we're all here. I'll turn it over to you, Mr. Nook. Our three adventurers are ready to get started. Yes, yes, very good. Let's see, how shall I begin? Yes, of course. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to your new island. My name is Tom Nook, and I'm the founder and president of Nook Inc. Yes, yes. Today is the first day of your new life on this pristine, lovely island. So congratulations. And this is the package deal, As such, Nook Inc. staff will always be here to support you and ensure your comfort and safety. But first things first, yes, yes. I'd like each of you to choose a spot of your own. It's the first step to putting down some real roots. I'd like you to dream big. I do have certain connections in construction and real estate, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just get started with a simple tent, shall we? Please collect your tent from Timmy or Tommy, and then choose a spot to place it. What's with YouTube XP? It's some weird new system they've implemented for chatters on a stream. Basically, whoever engages with the stream the most gets top of the ranking. It's like a leaderboard for engagement. Okay, so now I have to choose where to live. Is there a button? I can hop. I forget, is there a map button? Nope, that's chat. You can't save right now. Right, minus a save, plus, no. D-pad, no. Alright, I have to pick up the tent. I thought I could see like a little map in the bottom right corner. Here you go, Bingus. Your very own tent. Sounds like an invitation for spam. It kind of is. Once you find the perfect spot, press X to access your inventory, then select your tent to place it. Don't worry, you'll get a chance to see what it looks like before making your final decision. And you'll want a little breathing room, so take your time finding a space that works for you. Oh, I suppose I should probably set you up with a map, too. They probably have some weird system for how it's determined how much XP you get, where just straight spam, probably diminishing returns, but I have no idea. I don't. It's kind of a... It's there as a system. I don't really care about it. Oh, they have to give me the map. That makes sense. Once you put up your tent, please find your way back here. Use your new map if you need it. Well, off you go. I hope you find a great spot. Okay. Inventory. Good. Save. Is there a menu? Can I make it so the map doesn't fade away when I move? I'd like it to always be there. Okay, let's look at the map here. Okay. I can move my house whenever I want to, but for now, I think over here by this little lake is going to be a good spot. Alright, I get to help these guys choose where to live too. Alright, it goes behind where I'm standing. My fruit is peaches! No, I want to go one tile up. There we go. I like this spot. Let me imagination it. Oh, it is close enough to that tree to get rid of it. I don't want to get rid of the tree. There's so many trees, it's gonna have to get rid of it. If I put it one more to the right, so it at least keeps the one on the left. Like, I can get rid of that tree behind it, that's fine. Yes! That is a good spot, I like that. Surrounded by peaches. I set up my tent! That's a big first step. Yes, it is. Where'd Sylvia go? I gotta help these two set up their tents, don't I? Maybe she got crushed by the construction equipment. We can only wish. Her and her stupid room.
Here, wait. I got it. Don't tell me. You're Bingus, right? See? Told you I had it.
This is what she sounds like. She has smoked every day of her life ever since she was in the pouch.
I'm Sylvia. I gotta tell you, I'm excited to do this whole island thing. Boing! You already found a good spot, huh? I was trying to just feel for the best spot, but I was having trouble because every spot feels like the best one. As long as I can get a smoke. I couldn't just sit here thinking it over forever, so I grabbed a stick and threw it. And here's where it landed. So now this is my spot. Okay, I know there's only so far I can throw the stick, but I'm liking this.
How about I find you a spot, Sylvia, because you're clearly not a good functioning adult in society.
Whoa, for real? You're gonna pick out the perfect spot for me?
Yes, I am. Also because I don't want you to mess up where you live, and I want you to be as far away from me as possible until I can get rid of you. I will bully you until you leave. I don't like you, Sylvia.
You do that for someone you just met? You know, you're alright, Bingus.
That's not my intentions.
In that case, here you go. It's your show now. Boing!
Alright, Sylvia?
Go pick out the perfect spot for the tent I gave you. I'm gonna go wait in the plaza in the meantime, okay?
Yes. Ignore the fact that I'm running as far away from my tent as I can. That has nothing to do with you, Sylvia, and it has everything to do with how much you suck. Now, can I do it here without destroying any trees? No, I'd have to put it closer, so I'll have to do it here. Or maybe one more to the left. No, this should work. Let me imagination. Yeah, that's a good spot. Doesn't destroy my island. Keeps her as far away from me as humanly possible. Or as kangaroo-inly possible. Yo, I'm Axel. You're Bingus, right? Nice to meet you. Wonk! Wonk. You already set up your tent, eh? I'm still trying to find the perfect spot. I'll be doing some serious cardio, so it's gotta have lots of fresh air. I think this'll spot. This'll spot? This spot'll do the trick, but I don't know. What do you think, Bingus? I'll find you a spot. What, you'll help me find a sweet spot to put this tent? Seriously? Wow, we just met and you're already doing some heavy lifting on our friendship, Bingus. Okay then. Can't wait to see the epic spot you picked for me. You know, Axel, you can live a little bit closer to me. You're at least blue. I mean, purple's not bad, but... Here's a good spot. Got a decently nice scenery of trees that you're not going to disrupt with your home. One tick to the right would have been slightly preferred, but it's fine. Yeah. I have to imagine it first. He's got a place for his tent now, yay. Looks like everyone has a spot picked for their tents. I need to get back to the plaza. Animal Crossing. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you all found just the right spots to set up your new homes. Of course, you can sleep on it for a while, really get a feel for how it suits you. And with that taken care of, we can move on to more serious business. Like throwing an island warming party. We'll have it right here in the plaza with a roaring campfire. We'll just need a few supplies to get started, yes. Since we'll all be living here together, this will be a good test of our teamwork. Let's see. Timmy, Sylvia, Tommy, and Axel can set up things here in the plaza. Meanwhile, Bingus and I will work on gathering firewood and perhaps a little snack. Alright, everyone, let's get to it. Bingus, would you come see me for a moment? Why not? Oh, Bingus. I just wanted to go over what we'll need for the campfire. I think roughly 10 tree branches should do the trick. You can find them scattered about the island. So when you find one lying on the ground, just press Y. I have a yawn right now. Just press Y to pick it up. Meanwhile, I'll investigate the peach-like items growing in the trees. I suspect they're real peaches. Wow. Okay, 10 tree branches. Give me 10 tree branches so I can make this campfire. Is that 4? 5? So I do think, personally, I do really like New Horizons. I think it's way better than New Leaf. I was not a big fan of New Leaf on the 3DS. I need one more. Oh no, that's 10. But yeah, I wasn't a big fan of New Leaf on the 3DS. I don't like how much control they give you over the area. I like this one better because if you're gonna give that kind of control, this amount of full control I think is better than the control New Leaf gives you. But I do prefer it in the first 3 games where you have your town layout and that's kind of what you're stuck with and you have to work with that. That was one of the appeals of Animal Crossing to me. But this way is still fine. Like, it's still good. I don't hate it. It's just, I prefer the other method slightly, and I still think City Folk is a little bit better of a game, in my opinion. How much rice you think you could eat in one sitting? I don't know. A cup? Probably more. After you've gathered up 10 tree branches, please talk to our boss, Mr. Nook. Well, you had a thought bubble. Oh, good, Bingus. Looks like you've managed to collect up the tree branches, You found even more than I asked. I only need the 10, but I'm sure you'll find good use for the rest. I'll take what we need off your hands now. Bro still has not had a haircut. No, I have not. I have not had a haircut, and I am unhappy. Even Markiplier just got a haircut. He cut his long hair and made it better. I haven't got one yet. Yes, that should be plenty for our campfire. You made quick work of that. I'm quite glad that I'll be sharing this desolate island with such a hard worker. Oh ho! And speaking of surviving on a desolate island, our next task is to round up something to snack on. While you were collecting branches, I was evaluating the fruit that seems to be abundant here. They look like peaches. They smell like peaches. And they even taste like peaches. In fact, they're 100% without a doubt genuine peaches. So will you collect 6 of them for me? Now, I'm sure that you don't need much guidance here, but just in case, if you see a tree growing peaches, you can press A to shake it, then just pick the fruit up. I'm sure you'll have plenty of peaches for us all in no time. I'm not gonna lie, I can't wait for Tomodachi Life 2. I love the OG. I never played Tomodachi Life. I always wanted to, but I never actually ended up playing it ever. It looks fun. Not Animal Crossing fun, but still, it looks fun. You know what? I'm going above and beyond. I'm getting extra peaches before I come back. I don't want to take the ones from right in front of my house.
The peach disappeared! The weeds ate it!
Forgot how slow the beginning is. Well, well, I knew you were the right one for the job. Thank you once again. I'll go ahead and take those peaches off your hands and get started on the preparations. Just like making my friends sing unhinged shit. That was like the main thing that I know about that game. I wanted to play it because I saw the Peanut Butter Gamer video on it, where he just had the Tomodachi sing absurd songs. Take my peaches, good sir. I think the EXP caps at 75 per stream. I doubt it. It's probably just dependent on how many people you're engaging against. Now, is that everything? Yes, yes. I believe it is. Let's get started with the festivities.
Yes! I built that!
At last, allow me to properly welcome you to your new island. I have participated in many ventures and endeavors over the years, but this may be the most exciting, because you can't run away from me. Helping develop a thriving new community entirely from scratch will truly test my business acumen. And perhaps my skills as an outdoorsman, The whole. Now, we may not have the kind of numbers that I originally envisioned, but that just means we'll have to rise to the challenge. And I have no doubt that with hard work and perseverance, we'll shape this deserted island into... I suppose we can't call this a deserted island anymore, But what should we call it? I sense a great opportunity. As the first residents of this island, we should be the ones to name it. And in the spirit of democracy, we should put it to a vote. Majority rules. So take a little time to think. When everyone's ready, I'll present your ideas. Suggest a name for the island. You can't change this. This can be seen by others during local/online play, so pick an appropriate name. Dingus! Dingus! Dingus Island! Okay, not island. Dingus Island. That's a little lame. Dingus. Ah! Letter caps! Dingus Isle, on the other hand, now that's a name. Zaner, who do you think wins in Smash? You or I? I mean... probably me, just because I've been playing... Probably me, just because I've been playing Smash Bros. Since Brawl came out in 2007, but I'm not the best Smash player, so if you've been practicing and you're good, then it is up for debate. We just have to do some Smash to find out. Let's try saying our ideas all at the same time. Ready? Go! Sylvia, your idea sucks. With splendid variety, yes, yes. Each one a potential gem. Now for the voting. I'll see each name in order and you can clap for the one you think is best. Bingus seems to have the enthusiasm and the naming sensibilities. Let's start there. So, Bingus suggested... Dingus Isle! That name's so good. This dude's clapping with only one hand. Well, it's an overwhelmingly positive response. Each and every one of you clapped. I suppose if everyone is in agreement, we could just go with Dingus Isle. Splendid. Then, from now on, this island will be known as Dingus Isle. Well, Bingus, since you've proven yourself by naming Dingus Isle, I'd like to rely on you for other critical decisions we'll need to make on this island. Yes, yes, I hereby name you the resident representative of Dingus Isle. Yay. Bingus, could you please say a word or two as the new spokesperson for your neighbors?
A word or two.
So, we've settled on a name for our island, we've selected our resident representative. It's been a big day, but it's gotten rather late, so let's have a toast. I think this is the only time in the entire game when time does not actually line up with real-life time. Everyone have a beverage in hand? It's fresh juice made from peaches. Our new island representative harvested on this very island. Then without further ado, a toast to Dingus Isle and the happiness of its residents. Cheers! Used to always go over and play it on my friend's Wii U. I never had a Wii U. I used to go to the library and they had a little gaming club. I would play it on the Wii U. I got second place in a tournament there on purpose because the first place prize was a Walmart gift card and the second place prize was a gift card to Bull Moose, which is like a retro gaming store here. So I don't know why anyone would want a Walmart card when you get a Bull Moose card. I think it was like a $5 difference in the amount. It was like $20 versus $25, so Bull Moose wins every time. Should probably chat with Tom Nook before I turn in. Gosh darn it. Diddly dang it. Hungry right now, but too lazy to cook, so I'm eating tomatillo salsa verde with bread. I have no chips. That's sad. I'm not a huge fan of salsa verde. I prefer the red stuff. Also, I like chunkless salsa. I don't like the chunks in salsa. I like salsa with no chunks. I like a nice smooth salsa. Ah, Bingus, having a good time, yes. I know this is all a bit much, so if you feel like taking a short nap in your tent, by all means, go ahead. We'll keep the fire burning.
I'm not tired yet.
Yes, I should have known you'd have plenty of energy. Well, enjoy the moment. Just stop by and see me for a quick chat before you turn in. I have something to give you. I see. So I have to be like, I'm tired, and then I like salsa verde only if it has tomatillo. It doesn't. I don't think I've ever seen salsa verde that's not tomatillo. Sounds good to me, but first you'll probably want this.
A leaf.
I should specify. Salsa verde is not bad. I've just never had salsa verde that's better than the red salsa. Yeah. It's your very own camping cot. You'll want to set it up in your tent before you lie down. Oh, and there are a few packages waiting in your tent as well. Just a few items that might be useful. To open packages and use the things inside, press A. And when you're ready, you can move L to crawl into bed. We've got another big day ahead of us tomorrow, so rest up as much as you can tonight. Yes. That's all from me for now. Sweet dreams, Bingus. Do you want to play a game? So what's gonna happen? He's gonna wake me up in the middle of the night with that shit. I do not want to play a game with you, Tom Nook. It's 12 a.m. Go to bed. Some use green tomato instead of tomatillos because I think it's cheaper. That is a sin, and those people should be forcibly reincarnated after you murder them. Okay. I love Animal Crossing. Let's go. We're finally getting in the game of it. Turn my little light. Turn my radio. That song sucks. How do I enter edit mode? How do I enter edit mode?
I didn't want to pick it up.
Can I not edit mode right yet? Is it like an L or R or something? No, I probably just can't edit yet. Okay. Let me rotate it. No, I don't want to slip there. I want to rotate the bed. I like chunky salsa and smooth salsa. I just hate the liquid nothingness salsa some places have. Ugh, super liquidy salsa is disgusting. Like it's got that watery runoff. Ugh. I practice Smash right now. Want to unlock Luigi? I should start a new Smash save at some point. I haven't played that game in years. I could use unlocking the characters and maybe busting my nuts against the wall for long enough to do World of Light. Never got close to finishing that because World of Light kind of is a million times worse than Subspace Emissary. It's KK! So, looks like you've decided to make your own way in the world. Get out there, explore new frontiers. It's all the right way, Daddy-O. You don't need to live by anyone's rules but your own. The world was made for exploring, you know? Living free, being out there, it's a great feeling. Yeah. Take it from a cat who's been on the road. Being by your lonesome can grind in the soul. You've got to make friends along the way. Rambling this crazy world in Squaresville without some pals? Yeah, man. Friends are where it's at. Speaking of rambling, I'm doing a bit of that myself. My bad. Maybe it's about time for you to wake up to your new life. Oh, but listen up. That rap I just gave you about friends, it's pretty key. You'll dig this island life a whole lot more if you share it with some friends, if that's your scene. Yeah. An island paradise with your best pals sounds pretty groovy to me. Cool. When you wake up, you'll be in sync with real time. Dig that island life, and I'll catch you later. KK so chill.
Bingus! Are you in there?
Oh, I hope I haven't woken you abruptly. But I do wish to discuss something with you. Yes, I'll be here when you're ready. I'm coming, Tom Nook. I'm coming to you. I have mail. Ah, there you are. I hope you had a pleasant nap. Or, well, I suppose it was a bit more than a nap, wasn't it? It's a brand new day. I slept that long? Well, it was kind of nighttime when I went to bed, so that's about what I would expect it to be daytime when I wake up. Ho 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 ho. Yes, it's quite normal to be worn out from such a long trip and a major life event. Speaking of which, I have a few more things that you might find useful as you adjust to life in our little paradise. First, you'll need one of these, yes? It's your very own Nook phone! Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I'm not a fan of how Switch-era Nintendo has gone along with making everything a cell phone now. I don't want cell phones in all my games. I had these made especially for island residents. Somehow we have bars here. I want to make sure it's working right, so could you try turning it on for me? I mean, the Nook phone is useful. Like, the actual function of it is cool. I just wish it wasn't an actual literal phone. Yo, what's up? Hello, mouse. What's up is Animal Crossing. Let's go. I started my island from scratch. Good, good. Looks like you're getting good reception as well. I don't know how on this deserted island with no inhabitants prior to us landing here. Okay, feel free to put it away now. Dude, you just gave me a phone. My dude here is like 12 at the most. That phone is never going in the pocket. Say, Bingus, have you ever used a smartphone before?
I have one of my own.
Don't you adore the Ratom phone? No, I hate the Ratom phone. I think it's the worst sin they've done in modern Pokemon. They have ruined Ratom. I love Ratom. And they have, since the Ratom Dex and Sun and Moon, they have just relegated Ratom to being your frickin' Pokédex or your new game, your frickin' phone. I want to catch an actual Ratom and use them. Who's your favorite villager? Is it Rosie? It's one of the cats is my favorite. I also like Fauna. I think Fauna's nice. Very good, then this should be a breeze for you. In fact, I think you'll find it much more useful than the phone you already have. That's a little presumptuous of you. I wish I wasn't still slightly sick, because my throat is kind of... I can feel my voice dying slightly. Yes. There's also a very useful app that contains advice for living here. Normally this would not be free of charge, but as you're just getting started, consider it an extra bonus. How about an extra bonus for you making me the island resident without my consent? You gave me responsibility. It's called Island Life 101, and it is a message delivery service of sorts. Feel like giving it a try, huh? Yes, sure. Okay, I'll need you to follow your Nook phone again so I can send you the app. My controller is vibrated, that was weird. Okay, I don't remember what that was. Is that just the, like little hint page? You can see little hints of what to do. Start getting messages once you're out and about and doing things. Read them as they arrive. Alright, that's enough about the app for now. I do have one more thing for you, however.
A bill!
It's your itemized bill! So this includes everything. Airfare, accommodations, labor, tax, and of course your Nook phone. And bringing your grand total to the modest sum of 49,800 bells. You're in debt.
What are bells?
Oh, good one, Bingus. Wait, you're being serious? Yes, of course, I can't believe I didn't think of this. People come from other economies. Well, bells are a currency that can be exchanged for goods or services here on Dingus Isle. But there's still the problem that you don't actually have any. Yes, of course. Well, no need to worry. I was prepared for exactly this type of tricky situation while I carefully engineered this entire experience to lead to here. For the getaway package, you can pay your fees with miles instead of the standard bells. I call this extremely helpful service the Nook Mileage Program. Nook Mileage? Well, it's quite extraordinary if I do say so myself. With the Nook Mileage Program, you can earn miles by simply living your life here on Dingus Isle. I dare say the more you enjoy your island life, the more Nook miles you can earn. You can use them to pay back your move-in fees and much more. So the bottom line is, you'd need 49,800 bells to pay your new move-in fees, but with this new service, would you believe it? It only comes to 5,000 miles. I'll just go ahead and register you so you can pay in miles. Yes, but there are more details available within your Nook phone. Just open the Nook Miles app, and you'll see that you've earned some miles just for traveling to the island and joining the program. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to a few other matters. But let me heartily congratulate you once again on your arrival. I'm so happy to have you as resident of Dingus Isle and a client of Nook Inc. My favorite is Katie. I hated her in City Folk, but grew to love her. I was so sad when she left. I don't think I ever got her in City Folk. City Folk is my favorite Animal Crossing game. My new life is underway. I can do whatever I want. Woohoo! I used to really like Anka, but the internet has ruined that for me. From now on, Island Time will match the flow of time in the real world. Do not touch the power button when you see the autosave indicator in the top right screen corner. You can also save and quit your game after pressing minus. Sweet! What's my mail?
Dear Bingus, congratulations on your big move. We hope you enjoy your new island life. To celebrate this fresh start, we'd like to give you a gift that is sure to come in handy. From Nintendo.
Place in pocket.
What is it?
Simple DIY workbench. Oh yeah. Is this a DIY recipe? I wonder how I can memorize it.
I can't even use it yet.
The snow crunching sounds like I'm squishing a balloon. Oh, I kind of hate that. Island Bulletin Board. We'll use this board to post important notices and other useful bits of information for everyone. Yes, yes. Island residents and visitors alike should feel free to use the bulletin board to communicate with each other, celebrate special events, and more. Okay. I'll create a post right now about mouse controls. With Switch 2 Edition, you can use mouse controls on the bulletin board. When is displayed, place the Joy-Con to our upright and flat surface to enable mouse controls. When using mouse controls, you can hold down R and move the Joy-Con to draw. Some button functions change during mouse control. Refer to the option guide for details. Don't mind if I yes. Oh, that's so cool. I like New Horizons, but I don't feel attached to the villagers like I did in City Folk. I think the personalities were watered down. That is true because the villagers used to have the... They used to have the emotional capacity to be mean to you sometimes. Like, you'd go off for, like, 5 weeks, and you'd come back, and they'd be like, I thought you were dead. Why'd you abandon me, you jerk? And now they're like, oh, you're back. I love you so much. Thanks for returning to me, my good and gracious God above. Like, okay, I know I'm great, but, like, I'm not that great. Okay. Let me make something. This is Nintendo. And YouTube. I'm fighting every demon inside of me not to draw a penis right now. There we go. But yeah, I liked the villager personalities a little more in City Folk when they weren't all nice and happy and in love with you. And I liked the... I did prefer it a bit when you didn't have full customization of the island, because you kind of had to deal with the layout and learn how to navigate the layout that you're given, and I thought that was nice. But I still think New Horizons is pretty good. It's better than New Leaf. I didn't like New Leaf at all. What am I doing? How can I get DIY recipes? Do I need to go in here and talk to... Oh wait, no, I'm probably just supposed to do random stuff and get those Nook miles to pay off my house. Let me see if he has anything to say. Ah, Bingus. Welcome, welcome. As you can see, it is quite cozy in here. It's funny how cozy doesn't always mean comfortable. Let me know if you need advice on how to spend your time on this island, or anything else. If you need some advice about basic island materials, you should talk to Timmy. He can help you produce some of the essentials for thriving on our... Procure, not produce. On our little island paradise. And if you want to earn some bells, he has a rather generous policy of purchasing just about anything. Not strictly advisable from a business perspective, but quite generous, yes, yes.
Oh, one more important thing. I'm offering a free DIY workshop that can help you really build out your island experience. I think it would be quite useful, so I do hope you take me up on it. Okay. Teach me to DIY. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. About that workshop, man. Fill me in. Yes, the DIY workshop. Each participant will make and keep their own tools and receive a set of DIY recipes. I think it will be quite useful for island life. So, shall I put you down for the next available session?
I'd love to.
Yes, that's the island spirit. I happen to be free right this very moment, so let's get started. Sweet. I'm probably gonna have this stream go until I get to the point where I can at least cross the river. I think is like a pretty monumental threshold in the early game of this one. Welcome to my DIY workshop, or I suppose workshop is overselling it a bit. When you see how simple it is to DIY or do it yourself, you'll understand what I mean. The basic idea is to gather materials, follow a recipe, and then craft using a workbench like this one. So today we'll be constructing a fishing rod using common materials that you can find anywhere, yes. For this particular recipe, we require a mere 5 tree branches. It is admittedly a little flimsy. Now then, come see me once you've collected the materials. I have plenty of tree branches. Ah, Bingus found the necessary materials. Well then, let's get started on crafting that fishing rod. Yes. To begin, just... Okay, I see the chat in the very corner of my screen, and the capital NH for New Horizons keeps entering just the peripheral of my vision, and every time I see it, I'm like, who the hell is putting New Hampshire in the chat? Just unlocked Peach, nice. To begin, just select a project from the workbench and get started. Go ahead, give it a try. They changed how the crafting works in the new update, didn't they? You can like craft multiple of the same thing at once now. I think I saw that in the trailer.
I made a flimsy fishing rod.
Yes, that was perfect. As you can see, crafting is quite simple, provided you have the correct recipes. And that concludes my free DIY workshop. Oh, there's just one last thing. I have a few common DIY recipes for you, free of charge, naturally. I'll just need to send them to your Nook phone. Would you mind opening it up? Sure, pal. I think the DIY recipes are another problem I had with this game, because there's like 8 billion recipes, and getting most of them is completely random. So sometimes you just don't have the recipe for the thing that you need, and you have to just get lucky to get it. DIY app is now installed on your phone and ready for you to use anytime. And the flimsy fishing rod you just crafted is yours to keep. It may not last forever, but it should serve you well for a little while at least. Speaking of fishing, I am no master angler, but perhaps I can give you a few tips. My experience is aiming the fry. I know how to fish. I know how to fish. I'm not wasting my limited vocal capacities right now on you telling me how to fish. So I can learn this now. Huh, okay. Sweet, I learned a DIY recipe for a simple DIY workbench. Now I can make my own workbench. And place that wherever so I don't have to go into the town hall every time I want to craft something. I don't think that costs any resource other than wood, right? What's the button? ZL. DIY recipes. Yes. Yes. Oh no, iron nugget. That's right. The slight delay from this capture card better not mess me up on fishing here. Got a black bass, the most metal of all fish. Yeah. Most fish are like blub, 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 blub. But the black bass are like blub, 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 blub. Blub, 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 blub. Oh, a squid! It's off the hook. You gotta love the puns. I don't remember. Do they do the puns for the bugs? I feel like even if they do, the fish ones are the most memorable ones they do. You're all biting on the second one. Yeah, it's a sea bass. At least a C plus. A hue, 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 hue. Okay. I'm probably gonna just run around until I break this fishing rod. I don't remember how many uses it has, but I know it's not a lot.
No, God, no! I thought that was the one. No!
I did like the introduction to diving in New Leaf. I never got that far in that one. I wasn't a big fan of New Leaf. I tried playing New Leaf, and then I just went back to City Folk. I know they added the diving back into this one at some point, but that was after I stopped really playing all that much. So I didn't really get to do much with it. So I don't really know that much about the diving stuff in general at all. Okay, you're not a black bass. I hate how large or not black bass, a sea bass. I hate how large the sea bass is because it tricks you into thinking it's something better. No, it is. No, I thought this one was a little bit smaller. Alright, I should clean up all the weeds while I'm here. You can't be in the weeds if you clean up the weeds. That's wise, probably. If you think about it real hard. Although, like, in this game, they decided to make the weeds not look terrible for some reason, so there's a little bit of incentive to leave them sometimes. You never got the diving suit in this one? I got the diving suit, and I did it, like, once or twice, but I didn't really, like, get into it, so I didn't get to experience a lot of it. I saw it was a thing, I did it, like, once, and then that was it. I don't remember what I dove up. With my luck, probably a barnacle. Okay. Is there a pond fish here for me? No. I did not notice what this pond was shaped like when I chose this island. Let's just carry on. Continue de-weeding the place. I see you behind the tree. When a Sploinkoff, Mouse, or Danny, I don't know. I'm going to just continue not knowing what you mean by Sploinkoff because I don't want to know. Like Splatoon. You know, I've never played Splatoon either. They're coming out with like a spin-off one for Switch 2. I saw Splatoon Raiders. It looks pretty interesting from the like 2 seconds I saw of it.
Splatoon looks kind of fun, though. Where you hit the yoinky sploinky. Okay. This is why you're number 3. Okay, and the good thing is I can sell these wheats for actual money in this game. So I can make the island look nice and get paid to do it. Hi, Axel. Your smile kind of creeps me out. It's pretty fun. It looks fun. It's just the first game came out on Wii U and I never had one. And the second game came out and... see, I don't know when the second one came out. I know it was on Switch. I don't have a slingshot. I know it was on Switch. I got my Switch in 2019. Didn't have any money to get any games. I got it pre-owned. It came with 3 games. I traded in 2 of them for Smash Ultimate. And then... just Breath of the Wild and Smash Ultimate were pretty much the only games I had for a little while until I was able to get Mario Odyssey. Then I got Pokemon Sword, and that was the biggest waste of $60 I've ever spent on Nintendo. Oh, fish. No!
No!
Ow. Smacked my elbow on the disc on accident. Come on, fish! Then Splatoon 3 came out, and I was like, well, I can't just jump into the 3rd game. So, I'll have to pick up one of them at some point. Fish!
You fish! Rah!
Ooga booga, ooga booga, ooga booga, eat dirt. This fish is a dick. Fish. 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 If you swim in that direction one more time. Oh, you swear, if I'm picking these and I see you swim down here, I am going to eat you. No, you're just actually mentally damaged. Don't mind me, I'll just keep weeding. Screw that stupid, dumb, idiot, jerk, ugly fish. It's doing it on purpose.
Screw you, fish!
Ooh, a tiny one. I find the small ones to be very interesting to see what they are.
Mine. Oh, that was pretty.
A bitterling! I like the bitterlings.
No, it broke.
I knew that was coming. Okay, I'll finish weeding and then I'll take a stop at the store. Is that my Nook Miles app? Let me get away all these dots. Take pictures, use various filters effect. Page will be saved to the album in the home menu. Yeah, I do recall that. I do like how games are having photo modes now. Earn Nook Miles from completing island activities. Yes. I know about all this stuff. Nook Miles, get things. Yes. Earned your first miles. Yay. Tilde breaks. Yes. I do like that you can use the right stick to automatically scroll to the next one that you've completed. It would be super annoying if you had to scroll one by one every time you wanted to check through them. Oh, and the custom designs. Oh, they're so good. I'm not good at making them, but they are awesome. You can download other people's custom designs in this one too. That is one thing that this has over City Folk. The fact that you can download other people's designs offline. Map. Press X, change settings, and choose whether to display them in the map. I do that from here. That's what I was talking about before. I wanted to see if there's a way to change that. Yes! I want that always on. Okay, I'll change my passport when I actually get the customization options to change my look to the way I want it to be. Rescue service, yes, I don't want this. I just want to get rid of the dot. I also hate Ratom phones, to be honest. That was a while ago. Pokédex were in the OG games as some big tech advancement. Now it's just like, meh, it's also a phone. Yeah, I agree with that too. I feel like some games don't need to be modernized in the sense of actually placing it in modern day with smartphones. I don't think Pokemon gets any benefit from smartphones. It's just a different skin on the already existing Pokédex. Like Animal Crossing, I still think it's weird and I don't love it. At least it kind of has a utility here. Want to give Game Freak a few years to develop a huge game rather than a smaller, more rushed one? Well, their last two Pokemon games have been fantastic. Absolutely phenomenal. Like, they've been rushed on the graphics department a bit. Absolutely. And the polish department. But they have been cooking on the stories. Their story writers have been just Gordon Ramsay in the kitchen, flames behind him, knives flying at him like that one Kitchen Nightmares intro that was super CGI. They've been cooking on the stories. I know Gen 10 has to come out this year because it's like the 30th anniversary of Pokemon, I think. It's one of the anniversaries. I don't know what they could do in a few years, though. Absolutely, but they're never going to have a few years because they probably just legally can't. Their own 30% by the marketing, by the people who handle the marketing and advertising for Pokemon. So 30% of their entire shareholders are the people forcing them to make new Pokemon games, to put new creatures out there, to market for new toys, to make $1 billion more. So they're just never going to get the time for Pokemon. Which I'm kind of fine with, because graphics and stuff aren't even in the top 5 most important things for me. Number 1 is gameplay, and number 2 is story, so they're hitting on those 2 aspects. I think their new game, not Pokemon, have 3 years of development. I have no idea how long development is. Visually, it looks good. Gameplay and story-wise, though, I have no idea. So those graphics might mean nothing. We'll have to see.
Is that all the wheat? No, I still got a little chunk here. I refuse to pay the recycling service to take care of it for me. You don't deserve a clean island if you don't clean it up yourself. We'll see. Yes, we will see. Hopefully it's good. That'd be cool. Supposedly it's a Souls-like. I'll believe that when I goddamn see it. I don't think that's true in the slightest. Supposedly Cuphead is a Souls-like. Especially if you're a games journalist. And you're worse than an actual literal 5-year-old baby. Seen some gameplay clips from the small trailers. I think I saw a tiny bit of gameplay. I didn't get Souls-like out of the gameplay I saw. I got more Monster Hunter vibes. But I can't really comment on it because we've seen just bare snippets of gameplay. Okay, I think that's all the weeds. Do you consider Pokemon an RPG? It's not up for consideration. It literally is an RPG. It's a turn-based RPG. Nobody can argue that it's not an RPG. What? I gotta go in here to sell my stuff because they don't have a shop yet. Ah, welcome, welcome. You don't waste any time, do you? Oh, we're still setting up. But for starters, we intend to offer a small selection of goods for our island residents. Space is limited right now, but we'll try to have some fresh stock each and every day. I'm sure you're busy, but feel free to take a look at some of the items we're thinking of selling. I'll take a look. I've seen people argue against it stupidly. I mean, you can have a 100% proven fact, and you'll still have some people out there arguing against it because number one rule, constant across the whole universe, there's always going to be some idiot. Director's outdoor generator. Okay. What if I want to sell you stuff? Not just sell, we'll also buy things from you, including stuff because we want to support. Others to beautify the island. I'll pay you a little bit in return for any weeds or trash you bring in. We'll buy some and just ask. Okay, well, now I want to sell you stuff. That's what I wanted to do before, but you wouldn't let me. I don't have the museum yet, so there's no reason not to sell these fish. They're common ones anyway. Yes! Okay, now I want to buy stuff because you are selling DIY recipes. Oh, I wish I could buy these in bulk. Yay! I can make a slingshot. Ah, there's 2 balloons I could have grabbed. Yes, 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 yes. An ocarina. Hardwood. I need an axe for that. I can't even make an axe yet. Why not? Probably a progression gated thing. Probably got to get enough Nook miles for something. Yes. I need 5,000. Ooh, I got tier 1 and tier 2 of this one. Sweet. I knew all that weeding would be good for me. Oh, we're getting all the Nook miles. When are you gonna hit me up with Nook Plus? I know that's a thing. How silly me to forget. I need to give you a brief introduction to that box there. That's a recycle box for all the island residents to use. We'll be using it for items removed during construction and such. Yes, yes, if you see anything you've like, feel free to take it right on home. The box is full. We'll get rid of the oldest items first, so don't delay in picking out what you want. Cardboard box. Brief introduction to the terminal. That is our Nook stop. It's a terminal for services that will further enhance your island life. At the moment, you can use 2 services, Bingus. The first is Nook Shopping. It's a catalog shopping service for items that can be hard to find on an island. Second, this terminal serves as an automatic bell dispenser, or ABD, for the bank and Nook. We're also working on a service by which... Yeah, I got a cat hair in my nose. Nico, why do you do this to me? We're on a service in which you'll be able to redeem Nook miles for various things. Please take advantage of these wonderful services. Quite beneficial indeed. Yes, yes. Welcome to Nook Stop, a multimedia terminal from Nook Inc. Once per day, accessing the Nook Stop will award you bonus daily miles. Day 1, 50 bonus miles. Please select from the following services. Nook Shopping. Yes, I want that. I don't want that. Anything I want from here? Ooh, I want that. I want all the songs I can get. Promotion. Ooh, Lego! Lego! I'm gonna have a room of all Lego stuff. Oh, obviously I have to have a Mario room. Forgot about all this stuff. Oh, there's so much stuff in here. Rossetti I like that. If I reach your megaphone. Football rug. Okay. I'll go back in there at some point and get some of that stuff. I would like to sign off. Oh, I Nook points for doing that. Yeah. Because I bought something through Nook Shopping, probably. Okay, that's all that. Oh wait, no, I don't have a DIY crafting bench, so I gotta come in here and use one. So I can't get the metal ingot yet, because I can't hit the rocks.
So I can't even make the custom workbench yet. Same with the hardwood. I have to get a axe before I can get that. Okay. Press Y to set the quantity of items you want to make. Up to 10. You must have enough materials and ingredients. Okay. And I remember you can spam A while you're doing the crafting animation to make it faster. I would keep crafting, but I'm sure the net takes the same amount of branches, and I am out. So I gotta pick 5 more up. We're gonna get through this whole intro section here in this stream. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but we're gonna do it. It's my commitment. Get on my rod. I'm too far away. Yes. I'm very bad at the fishing in this game. No, it's a boot. Except I got a DIY idea. No. What are you? Pond smelt. Whoever smelted, dealt it. That's so funny, guys. Fart jokes. I should get into playing Smash again. I gotta get Switch Online before I can do anything really with that, though. I don't have Switch Online. So alas, as of right now, we can't even fight. Another pond smelt. Oh dang, there's a lot of these small ones. Is this another pond smelt? I missed it for a second. It is another pond smelt. It's not even a pond, they're in the lake. Make it make sense. Still have yet to find anything in the pond. No seashells whatsoever. What do you want? You Tommy? Oh, Bingus, it's great to see you. That campfire was a lot of fun. We're keeping resident services open at night, so feel free to stop by if you need to talk about anything. For the time being, I'll be out and about checking in with everyone, seeing how folks are doing. If you're ever unsure about what you should do, don't hesitate to stop me for a chat. Okay. Run, run, run. I think I have enough branches now anyway.
Oh, let me in! Let me in! No, I want to let me in! No!
No. I didn't want to go in now. I want to go pick up that wasp nest now. 4, I need 1 more branch. Ooh, a coin. Okay. There's a lot of peaches. Hi, Sylvia. I will be getting rid of you as shortly as I possibly can.
No!
Oh, I gotta wait for that one. My bro forgot to return the slab. Huh? Which slab?
What are you talking about?
There's the last stick I need. Now I can make a net so I can catch the bees if they fall on me again. I probably should have checked what it costs to make the net, but I'm pretty sure it's just 5. Yeah. The actual cloth of the net just comes out of nowhere. Curse of 1,000 wasps. Is that a reference to something that I'm unaware of? Because I actually don't know that reference. Okay, we got one for fishing a lot. That's nice. Okay, we can net some stuff now too, including these snowflakes. Everything games and making shit up at the same time. That makes sense. So I'm not meant to understand it. I see you. Remember when we were kids playing City Folk? A crucian carp. My skills are sharp. Sweet. I remember when we were kids playing City Folk, my dad would always hop onto someone's character. I don't think he cared whose, because I have 3 brothers, and there's a maximum of 3 characters per island. He would just hop on someone's character whenever he wanted to, and then just catch fish. He liked fishing. I've never been good at the fishing. I've always been more of a bug catcher in this game. There's no way you didn't catch the right little fish eyeball on that.
Look at that tasty worm. I know you want it. I know you want my worm. Take it.
Yes. Another smelly. Wait, no.
Snowflake.
Oh, we're so close to getting these 5,000 miles. This is great. Whoa, that's a big one. Oh, please don't go behind the tree. That looked way bigger than a black bass. No, Mouse, don't join the enemies.
Don't do it, no! It's French.
That snowflake just disappeared. Hey, Bugs, would you mind flying over to this side of the lake? I can't cross over to that side yet. Also, I just realized we're probably not going to get all the way to crossing the lake in this stream because I just remembered, I'm pretty sure, it takes you multiple days before you're allowed to cross the lake. I have a faint memory of Blathers coming to visit and being like, oh, I want to build a museum, but there's not enough room here, so I need you to go across the lake for me. A bug, a bug, a bug. Yes. There's another one. There's another one. I do like that it says yes when it's a new bug, so you can tell if you've caught it before already or not. Inventory's full. What? I can drop that. I can pick that back up. There goes all my stuff. Now the bugs are here. Now that my inventory's full. There's a special place in hell for people like you. That's a little justified. I don't want to toss the stones. I want to keep the stones. There we go. Give me 13,480 bells. Damn, that would have been real funny if I got that correct. Before I forget, I want to tell you something about the fruit you just sold me. When you eat food like fruit, you'll find yourself energized with more power than you might have imagined. Has anyone shared that with you? Yes, when I played this game 6 years ago. This game is 6 years old. I was 19 when it came out. I'm turning 25. I'm old! But yeah, you can break rocks and dig up old trees if you eat a fruit first. I know it's for sale. I don't need to buy anything from you yet. Nook Miles for that. That's what I was hoping for. I'm going to probably visit my wife's island in between this one and the next one so I can grab... Well, no, I was going to say so I can grab the other fruits, but I'm pretty sure with the random little mini island expeditions, you can get the fruits that way. So I'll just do that. I will probably do one where I visit her island just to show it off. Her island is very well decorated, and I am jealous. Even when I had my old island, mine was very, like, perfectly organized. Perfectly organized. But hers is beautiful. Not organized. Sometimes disorganization is what you need to make it look nicer. My brain refuses that, though, so I will not be doing it. But I can still appreciate it when other people are capable of doing it right. Now let's go get some bugs. I probably need some bugs to get Nook Miles. She'll move out eventually. I would love to see Alex's island. I think that would be fun to visit it in one of these streams. That might be the first thing I do after I get to the point where I can cross the lake and then actually visit islands. I see you, damselfly. You will not escape me. Yes! I am an excellent bug catcher. Now it's a damsel fly in distress. I'm so funny. Okay, so actually you should shake all the trees from directly in front of them. That's a lot of money. Because if I remember correctly, if you do it from straight in front of it, if there happens to be a wasp nest, I keep wanting to call it a bee nest, it's a wasp nest, when it drops, it puts you at the perfect angle to instantly catch them. I at least want to get this 5,000 Nook Mile threshold before we wrap up here. It's a snowflake! Yay!
Give me all the snowflakes.
I'm trying to think, what? I don't think catching these snowflakes is counting towards my bug catching criteria. There's not enough. I just scared that tiny fish away. Oh, that's a snowplow. I think that was a loud, thick car. Come on, fish. Just take the bait. Oh, I can't wait till I get all the fish in the museum, and then I'll never have to fish again. Because growing the crops they added in that one update is clearly the best way to get money. I remember that. I started a whole farm. That was fun. Man. Give me some bugs, give me some bugs, give me some bugs. Where's some bugs to catch? Give me some bugs, give me some bugs. I want some bugs. That's not a bug, it's a snowflake. Give me some bugs. Where's all the bugs?
No, I didn't even get that many bugs.
This game has such nice, chill music. Anything in my inventory I need to use? Nope. I want to sell. Yes. Maybe the bugs aren't out because it's cold. There's certain bugs that are only out when it's cold. Can I get a Nook Miles thing for selling a lot of stuff? Okay, let me see what the actual next thresholds are. Yes, yes, I see. 100 fish! I only got 3 bugs. Oh, just for chatting with the residents? Okay. There's only 2, so I can... I'd have to talk to Sylvia, though. It's fine, I'll talk to her just so I can bully her. So she'll leave my island. Where are you, Sylvia? Where are you? You will be gone. Where are they? They're probably at their tents by now. No, there you are. Walking out in the cold with your child. Because you're a terrible mother and you don't care about their well-being.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's up with your face? Did you get stung by a wasp? Does it hurt? You okay? Yeah, they can be mean sometimes, or all times. Gotta be careful around them, you know. Well, it's kind of too late to be careful now, but you know what I mean, boing. I bet that it does hurt, though. If I had medicine with me, I'd give it to you. But tell you what, I'll show you how to make medicine. My mom taught me when I was little.
I forgot the first person you talk to when you get stung gives you a DIY recipe for medicine. Well, Sylvia, you still suck, and I have just emotionally manipulated you into helping me with your downfall. Got like 5 inches of snow here. I don't know how many inches we got. It's too dark out there right now for me to see with all the lights on if it's still snowing, but it's supposed to keep snowing through tomorrow. We're supposed to get up to 20 inches. Okay, maybe they can be a little mean to you. Screw you, Axel. You're not invited to my island either. I'm so close. Those are your crown. Okay, so just one more of each and I can get that one. 3 more branches. Yeah, it's pretty easy to get branches out of the trees. Sweet. No, I see the butterfly. My hand's too far away for it to show on camera right there. I see the butterfly. Yes. I want to craft new tools. And the net.
Yay!
Wait, no, I don't want to keep...
I don't want to get crafting!
This probably isn't going to be enough. There's probably another 300 one, but we'll see. Yeah. Not a fruit you've sold. I don't have any more fruit to sell. Seashells. Trash. Fish in a row without missing one. That's gonna be a little hard. Furniture. I have a cardboard box I can put in there. I can buy something from him to put in there for some Nook miles. What was he selling? A cook chair and a generator. Well, the generator's for outside, so it's gotta be the chair. No, that's the wrong option.
How much for this one seashell?
Oh, it's not even a shell. It's an actual snail. It's a critter. You know what I don't get about New Horizons? One thing, one random thing. Now, I don't know about New Leaf, okay? If there's anything that has to do with New Leaf in anything I say, disregard it because I don't know about it. I didn't play New Leaf. Where did the gyroids go? Where are the goddamn gyroids? I've been saying since City Folk, they should have a museum section specifically for your gyroid collection. But instead, they just deleted them entirely. Why? Put the chair on the cardboard box in my tent and never mind. I just got Nook miles for doing something right there. That's wonderful. Probably for spending money. Either way, I'm going to put the stuff in here anyway, get those extra Nook miles. I'll put the radio on the box. Liquid Chaos up. Hello! What is up? This is your cuck chair. Some weird ass music coming out of that radio. Okay, now I should have enough miles to actually do the first step of this whole program. Spin your bells on the island. Yes. Good, 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 good. Anything else? No, that's it. Okay. Mr. Nook, I have 5,000 miles. Release me from debt. There's a bug. Animal Crossing is one of the best things you can get on a Nintendo console. That is a fact. There's a big ass snowball over there. What the hell? I didn't roll that up. Hello, Nook. I got the miles you requested. Bingus. Hello, hello. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. No, you're not. You're a tanuki. You're all balls. About my moving fees. Oh, you'd like to pay your moving fees. Very well. You owe 5,000 miles. I'm ready to pay. Thank you so much indeed. That is 5,000 miles and not a mile less. In fact, it's 550 miles more. With that, your moving fees have been paid in full. This is a happy day for us both. Yes, yes, you're free and clear of debt, living on a thriving scenic island. What could be better? Oh, that wasn't actually a rhetorical question. Let me be more specific. How is that tent treating you? It's fine, I guess. Oh, just fine, but consider. Doing fine on a formerly deserted island is actually quite good. Together we're reshaping this barren wasteland, pristine paradise into a lovely community. Ah, yes, but we mustn't rest on our laurels. Perhaps there is more we could do. Yes, yes, I suppose the time is right to discuss the possibility of building custom homes. Now, there are certain challenges to rebuilding fabulous homes in a remote location such as this. Challenges that do translate directly into costs, I'm afraid. But with zero interest financing and an extremely lax repayment plan, anything is possible. So, Bingus, if you ever find yourself interested in a new home, do come and see me. Oh, one more thing to share. We have a miles redemption service for the Nook miles you've collected. When you access the Nook stop, you'll be able to redeem your miles for lots of interesting things. You'll be sure to check it out sometime soon. Well then, I hope you continue to enjoy your getaway package life. I would like that new home. About my home. Made a decision about home ownership, ready to move forward into comfort and luxury. As fun as living in a tent can be, a house gives you more space and helps you put down roots. Now, building a house means taking on a new loan in the amount of 98,000 bells. So what do you think? Ready to build your own home? Sweet home? Yes, I am. You can choose from 8 different colors for the roof. Please select roof color from this list. Pink. Okay, pink roof. I'll get that order in for you, yes, yes. Oh, one more thing. Homeowners get an automatic Nook mileage program upgrade. Just give me one moment. Oh, is that how I get Nook Plus? Yes, yes, there we go. I've updated your program membership details, Bingus. Now when you use the Nook Miles app, you'll have access to all the Nook Miles Plus benefits. That is how you get Plus. Nook Miles Plus includes a nifty way to earn additional... Yeah, I know that's Nook Miles. I don't need this. But wonderful new home should be ready tomorrow. Okay, where's the Nook Redemption section of this thing? Captain for Miles Redemption Service. Hope you continue doing the many benefits of the Nook Miles program. Thank you. Please select from the following services. Redeem Nook Miles. Nook Miles ticket. This is how you take the flight, right? Custom Design Pro Editor. Pretty good tools. Yes, I want that. Tool Ring, I want that too. Pocket Organization, I want that too. All these I want. I want it. I want it. I want it. Okay, not the clothes. Oh, and I want a wetsuit, but not this one. Where do I get the free items? There's like free items that you download from the actual Nintendo eShop. Maybe I didn't download those. or they just get sent to you after a certain threshold. I don't know. But we paid off our house, which means tomorrow my house will upgrade into an actual house. Therefore, we have also just perfectly hit the 2-hour mark. That's going to wrap it up for this stream. That was fun. I didn't get to any of the new update stuff because the introduction to this game is quite lengthy. But we'll come back again next time. We'll see where we get with our new house. I love this game. Restarting it is actually not as hard as I thought it would be. I thought it'd be hard to start over from scratch. I think I'm having more fun than I did the first time. So with all that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for stopping by the stream. Thank you all in the future for watching the VOD. And I'll see you guys next time. Just waiting a couple seconds just in case the stream does something weird when I hit stop, because sometimes it cuts it off early.